Cobra Kai has struck again, and the latest news about Season 6 will leave you feeling bittersweet. There's no way Cobra Kai will end without taking viewers to the Sekai Taikai World Tournament, where the world will have the best dojos gathered for a karate fight. And for Miyagi Fang and Cobra Kai to excel in this competition, new and dangerous moves that no one has seen before, even by their senseis, have to be employed. Which means Cobra Kai 6 will be just as hard to watch as it would be hard to film. Many fan-favorite characters in the show will lose or get life-threatening injuries from this world competition. Still, the dojo that's going to win remains a mystery because they all have the potential to. But before the big tournament that will determine the best dojo in the world happens in Cobra Kai 6, there will be a lot of drama and loose ends to be tied. The future of the Cobra Kai dojo is gloomy, with how Terry Silver got caught and exposed for cheating in the All Valley competition. So one thing we know is that Terry is not going to get the chance to lead Cobra Kai to attend the tournament, because if the judges couldn't trust him in a local competition, then they can't trust him to lead the dojo internationally, even if he gets out of prison just in time for the competition. And with how many of his students are heartbroken, it will be tough for Cobra Kai dojo to come together again in Season 6. The students, especially Kenny, are confused about what to do, as they don't know if it's best to join the rival dojo Miyagi Fang or to give up entirely, since their training so far has been based on lies. So fans are curious to see what happens next with Kenny. Even the actor Dallas Dupree Young, who portrays the role, can feel Kenny's heartbreak, but he's still hopeful for the best for him in Season 6. Dallas said, "Kenny's heartbroken. I mean, it was a gut-wrenching moment, honestly, because his father figure, Silver, the guy that he looked up to, betrayed him in a sense. He doesn't know where he wants to go at this point, but I can't wait to see what happens with him." Like Kenny, Tori is also in a place of confusion. Of course, she's never going to rejoin Cobra Kai, not even after she went out of her way to expose how Terry cheated. So that leaves her with the option to join Miyagi Fang, which will be tough. With her history with Samantha and the rest of the gang, Tori might never get the chance at karate again. But if she gets another tryout, Tori will show her talent and how she can win on her own without having to bribe the officials. The future of Kenny and the other students depends on who takes over Cobra Kai. So Kim Da-eun may take over, since she has a 50% share in the dojo. But since many of the students are now very reluctant, Kim might utilize the students from her dojo and use the Cobra Kai name and branding to get herself into the Sekai Taikai tournament. However, Kim isn't the only one with the right to Cobra Kai. If you remember, Mike Barnes mentioned that Terry Silver also promised him a 50% stake in the dojo, and he told Daniel and Chosen that he couldn't find the documents because the deal happened many years ago. But in Cobra Kai 6, Mike might find the papers and get the legal rights to lay claim to the dojo. After all, he has lots of time on his hands after his furniture store burned to the ground. So there will be a war within the Cobra Kai dojo, because Mike might have to face Kim to determine who truly deserves to lead the dojo. And now that John Kreese is out, he won't give up on becoming the sensei of Cobra Kai again. Kreese might not have any legal right to Cobra Kai in Season 6, but the former sensei does have a certain manipulative way in which he can get into the head of Kim or Mike to take over Cobra Kai. He could ask them both to stake their 50% share against each other, where the winner takes it all. And of course, Kreese will tag along with whoever wins till he becomes the head sensei of the dojo. Every viewer knows how terrible Kreese is, but he's definitely not as cruel as Terry Silver. And even though he broke out of prison, he has a good plan for the Cobra Kai dojo. Kreese has learned a lot, and he will make sure that he doesn't repeat the same mistakes he made when Johnny was still his student. So expect him to return to Cobra Kai in a much bigger and better capacity. Season 6 will be Kreese's redemption arc if the Lord doesn't get caught up with him sooner. Johnny and Daniel's rivalry is finally over, and fans can look forward to the advancement of the Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Dojo in Season 6. They're also going to settle on a name that describes their strategies. With Cobra Kai almost in pieces, the Miyagi Fang has the upper hand in being a worthy competitor at the Sekai Taikai tournament, because their methods will shock the world. Cobra Kai 6 will come with good news, as the viewers will get to meet Carmen's baby with Johnny. And there could be something dramatic about the birth of this newborn baby that will alter Johnny's presence in their dojo and at the Sekai Taikai tournament. Johnny has always blamed himself for not being available as a father to Robbie, and he's not about to make the same mistake again with the baby he's expecting with Carmen in Season 6. So Daniel would have to find another partner to lead the kids to the tournament, which could be Chosen. But Johnny isn't going to be in the picture that much again. There is so much that viewers can look forward to in Cobra Kai 6, but most importantly, fans should know that the cast will be reprising their roles. William Zabka, who portrays Johnny, and Ralph Macchio, who portrays Daniel, are the reasons for Cobra Kai being what it is now, and these two will be returning to make another great season together. Courtney Hengler will return as Amanda, and Vanessa Rubio is also going to reprise her role as Carmen. Martin Kove still has a considerable part to play as John Kreese, and the actor will return for this. Chosen is a vital part of the karate drama and fights that are happening in the valley, and so Yuji Okamoto is also going to return. However, it's unclear whether Thomas Ian Griffith will return as Terry Silver after his arrest. Usually, Terry is the type that the government can't take out, as he can still use his wealth to influence a shorter stay in prison. However, there's no confidence that Terry will have much to do again in Cobra Kai 6, because the dojo can now run perfectly without him. Even if he gets out, none of his students or other senseis will be willing to take him in, so it's almost like it's over for Terry. And so, Thomas might only feature in flashbacks, or get a little screen time if he returns to the show. The kids are also the main focus of Cobra Kai, as they reveal how karate has evolved from the past generation. So, Xolo Maridueña is returning as Miguel. Samantha has gone from quitting karate to becoming one of the best females in the valley, and Mary Melser is returning to throw more kicks. Robbie's growth is what many viewers are proud of, and yes, Tanner Buchanan is returning for this role. Eli, with his mohawk, has gone from being a villain to a hero, and the actor behind this, Jacob Bertrand, will be returning. There's no Eli without Dimitri to remind him of his timid days, so Gianni DeCenzo is coming back too. At this point, everyone is rooting for Kenny, and hopefully he gets things right. And of course, Dallas Dupree Young has to return to make this happen. Devon also doesn't know what to do with their sensei now locked up, but the return of the actress Una O'Brien will shed more light on this. The other supporting cast members would also be returning, as Season 6 is about to bring closure to the fans of Cobra Kai. Yes, there will be closure in this next season, because it will be the final season, which sounds exciting but sad. Fans have been waiting for so long since Season 5 was released, and finally the show has gotten renewed for Season 6, and the show's creators are so thankful to the fans for staying on this karate journey with them. And together, the creators and viewers can give Cobra Kai a warm-hearted close to Season 6. The showrunner Hayden Schlossberg in a tweet said, "Big thanks to the fans for getting us to the finish line. Get ready for one final round and lots of big surprises along the way." Also, we've always known that Season 6 will be the last for Cobra Kai, because the show's creators have always hinted at it. But what made many fans uncertain of getting Cobra Kai 6 was the long wait it took for Netflix to officially announce the show's renewal, which we suspect is because the showrunners are also busy with another Netflix project. Cobra Kai is known for their timely release, but Season 6 might be the longest due to the delay in the announcement. As of now, the production is yet to begin, so filming should start and wrap up before the end of 2023. Depending on how fast it goes, Cobra Kai 6 can be released later in 2023 or early 2024. So get your kicks ready, because the final moves of Cobra Kai are about to hit the most. Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and thank you so much for watching.